everybody, it's your girl Aisha and I'm back with another video. If it's your first time joining my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you've been rocking with me, welcome back. Y'all are in for a treat because I wouldn't even be lying like when I told y'all so many people asked me about like how I moved, like what are some things that I did to prepare, like I don't know. And I realized like I've never addressed it, but I told those people that I would make a video about it. So for y'all, here it is. This is gonna be part one of a two-part series that I'm just calling Planning to Move. Yeah, real creative. Yeah, I know, real creative. But this is just gonna be like part one. So this is gonna be like a before the move, and then on Wednesday I'm gonna post part two of this, and it's gonna be like kind of like after you move / Q&A, so I can address the questions specifically that were asked of me, and just some more like tips and advice. But I'm not gonna drag this video out. I just want to give some like tips and advice on things that help my move be like a smooth transition, because as many of y'all know, if y'all loyal to this channel, y'all know your girl packed everything up. I packed my life up and moved from Florida to Texas about, it's been 5 months now. Like, that's crazy. Like, I moved here 5 months ago. I should do, let me know down in the comments if I should do like a 6-month life update video next month, because that's just gonna be so amazing. I can't believe like how time flies. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so what are 3 things that you guys should know? 3 things you all should know. I'm gonna tell y'all, they're obvious. You've probably heard them already, but that's fine. Like, that's fine. Before I get into my tips and my advice, these are the 3 things that you need to be aware of. First of all, know where you're going. Like, you need to know where you're going, whether it's a different country, a different state. You could be moving down the street from your mama's house. You need to know where you're going if you're gonna move somewhere, right? Yeah, so that's the first thing. Second thing, how are you going to get there? Like, how are you gonna get there? And I don't mean that by, are you gonna fly, are you gonna drive, are you gonna take a bus, a train, a skateboard? No, I'm just playing. But you need to know how you're gonna get there, as far as like what's gonna be funding this move. And then the third thing, y'all know when I'm gonna teach something, I always gotta like write it down so I can be prepared, because I be your girl be forgetting, okay? Like, your girl be forgetting. But so the last thing is, what's your support plan? Because you gotta eat, you gotta sleep. Like, what's gonna be funding all those things? Like, what's gonna be supporting you once you move to that next destination, honey? What's gonna be your support plan? Okay, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get right on into the tips. And my very first tip is save those coins. Now, when I was preparing for my move, I saved up for about a year. I saved up for about a year, and that is like, my move is what I was saving for like living expenses, like, because you know, when you start a new job, them 2 weeks that you're waiting on a paycheck, killer. So you need to have some coins. Like, you gotta eat in them 2 weeks. You're probably gonna have to pay, you know, your first month's rent, like all that kind of stuff. Like, they don't care that you don't get paid for 2 weeks, okay? Like, they don't care. So yeah, save your coins for sure. Like, I mean, some people move and they don't have a dime to their name, and I mean, I just tried to save myself, okay? Like, I just tried to save myself. I tried to just that's the one thing that I can do to give myself some security when I'm moving. So make sure you just save up. Like, save up. If you can stay with a roommate or a relative or something in your preparation stages of moving, do that so you can build your money up. The next thing, do your research. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest. When I had declared that I was moving to Texas, I had never been to Texas before. I hadn't like researched it. I hadn't been there. Like, I just knew, like, and I promised, like, I really promised, like, God was just like, I have big plans for you there. And I knew, like, so I had the desire in my heart to live in California or Texas. And I told y'all this in my I moved to Texas video. But Texas is the one that got confirmed, especially because your girl wasn't in a position to move to Cali. But I will get there one day. Like, I will get there one day. So yeah, that, like, do your research. But soon after, like months after, when I really got serious about it, I visited here. I started, like, you know, filling out different neighborhoods, looking at different areas as like where I would potentially want to live. This is all in the premature stages, y'all. Didn't have a job, nothing confirmed that I was moving to Texas, but I just knew that I knew I was gonna get there. Like, you know, that speaking things into existence is real. Like, it's so real. But yeah, do your research, get a feel, try to visit if you can, just to see like the vibe, because I would hate for you to get somewhere and then you absolutely hate it, all because you never tried it. Okay, so the next thing, tip number 3, secure the bag. Secure the bag or secure the job offer. Okay, so that kind of goes hand in hand with like number 1, like you're saving up or whatever while you're waiting on that paycheck. I would hope that you're able to expect a paycheck once you move, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're gonna be working on someone's 9 to 5, whether you're gonna be flipping burgers. Secure something, like secure something to bring in some income, because honestly, guys, like, no income, no food, no residence, no, like, it just, it's the way the world works. Like, it's the way the world works. Now, I mean, if you do save up, like if you are very proactive and you've got all your ducks in a row and you've saved up enough where you don't immediately need to have a job prior to moving, kudos to you. That was the position that I was in. I had more than enough money saved up that I could just like not work for a long period of time when I first moved here, but I didn't want to do that because I also didn't want to blow through all of my savings trying to live off of it instead of just having income come in. So I started my job seeking process. Let's see, I moved in July, so I really was like full throttle, like going in, trying to find a new job, this and that. Probably like 4 months prior, that's when I really started like putting the pedal to the metal, like searching for a job. And I secured a job in June and moved here like the very next month. So yep, that was me. I hope you guys like just try to find something, like literally like try to find something, because I mean, what you gonna do when the money runs out? And you also need to have money saved for a rainy day. So I don't advise that you guys move somewhere and you don't have a job or don't plan on having a job within like your first 6 months of moving to your next destination. It's kind of important, because what do you do? Like, what are you gonna live off of? Like, I don't want you to blow through your savings and then have nothing. Like, no, like. So tip number 4, build at least a one-man network. Now, Aisha, what is a one-man network? Like one-man band, one-man network. A one-man network, I strongly encourage you guys to have at least one person. Y'all don't even gotta be like the best of buddies, but have at least one person in the place that you're moving to. You could have met them on Instagram, or I don't know, like just have at least one person that you can call, like, hey, what are some areas that I should stay away from? Do you mind showing me around the city? Like, what church do you go to? Like, have you heard of any good restaurants? Like, a one-man network, having at least one person that you can just like reach out to. Like, you know, you're gonna be new, and if you're easily adjusting like me, you kind of don't need that. But I mean, it's nice. Like, you know, you ever need something or whatever, and your parents or your family, friends are over 1,000 miles away. Like in my case, you need like somebody. Like somebody could be like a family friend, an acquaintance. Like, it really doesn't matter. But I just strongly encourage you guys to get a one-man network, okay? And then the final thing, determine your transportation and plan accordingly. So me, I was on the road again and again and again and again. I literally drove from Tampa to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Dallas, like in the span of like 4 or so days, something like that. Like I went from Tampa to Atlanta, stayed in Atlanta for like 3-4 days, and then went from Atlanta to Dallas, and it took about longer than I would have liked. I ran the miles up on my little poor candy. But we got here, me and my brother, like we got here in about like 12-13 hours, like including stops. So it wasn't like too bad. Like we split the drive. And that was my method of transportation because I needed my car here. Like I wasn't trying to buy a new car once I got here. So I drove mine, I had my car packed down, loaded up like as much as I could fit. I still have some stuff back home, but it wasn't really important. Like I made sure I got like all my important stuff. So yeah, those are all the tips for the before you move. And I want you all to, y'all, I'm about to spit y'all something off the dome, right? Because this video is over. Like that was it. Like those are my tips, but I need y'all to stay tuned for part 2. On the screen near you is coming to you live on December 1/9. Hey! Woo! Y'all, that's one of my hidden talents. I didn't tell y'all that I could rap, but I can rap like your girl. I can spit, okay? Like, yeah. So now y'all just learned another fun fact about me. But yes, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video series. The next part is going up this Wednesday. If you haven't already, be sure to enter into my holiday giveaway. It's not too late. The contest closes on December 29th, and on December 30th, the results will be pulled. And I just ask y'all, please, like I because I'm nice, like I allowed y'all submissions to slide by, but no more people from this point forward. Do not enter the contest by putting the information in the comment section. Like, please don't do that. Those weren't the instructions. Y'all supposed to DM it to me on Instagram, or y'all supposed to email me your submission. Like, please and thank you. And anybody else who submits their contest entry, give me your first and your last name, because when I draw them out, like some of y'all's names are not like your name. Like on your Instagram, your username, that's not your name, or on YouTube, like that's not your name. So like, help me help you. No? Yeah. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your constant love and support. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will see you guys on Wednesday.